News Vibe: major storm systems to impact the U.S. in the coming weeks. The United States is gearing up for a series of powerful storm systems over the next couple of weeks, bringing significant snowfall, severe weather risks, and multiple waves of cold air. As we transition into early February, meteorologists are closely watching the potential for another major storm that could deliver both winter weather and severe thunderstorms across different regions. The recent historic winter storm that hit the Gulf Coast left behind record-breaking snowfall, with areas like the Outer Banks of North Carolina and Milton, Florida, seeing nearly 10 inches of snow, an event not witnessed in decades. Now that this storm has passed, lingering cloud cover and chilly conditions remain across much of the southeast, but attention is shifting to the next round of weather changes. Meanwhile, in Southern California, an ongoing wildfire crisis has worsened with the rapid spread of the Hughes Fire near Santa Clarita. This blaze expanded from 500 acres to nearly 10,000 acres in just a few hours, prompting evacuations. While the Santa Ana winds are not as extreme as earlier this winter, they are still strong enough to fuel fire growth. Fortunately, a shift in the weather pattern this weekend could bring much-needed moisture to the region, potentially helping to contain the flames. However, any thunderstorms that develop could pose additional fire risks due to lightning strikes. This wildfire outbreak, combined with record snowfall in the south, highlights the extreme and unpredictable nature of this winter season. Looking ahead, a significant shift in the jet stream will influence weather patterns across the country. By the weekend, much of the U.S. will experience a brief period of milder conditions due to a flatter, more zonal jet stream. However, a developing trough along the west coast is expected to intensify early next week, becoming the next major storm system. As this system moves eastward, it could bring heavy snowfall to parts of the Rockies, Plains, and Midwest, following a similar path to the recent winter storm that impacted Texas and Oklahoma. While it is still too early to determine exact snowfall amounts, this system has the potential to bring another round of significant winter weather, especially by the middle of next week. In addition to snow, the potential for severe weather remains a concern for the Deep South and Gulf Coast. As warm Gulf air interacts with advancing cold fronts, thunderstorms could intensify, leading to strong winds, heavy rain, and even tornadoes in some areas. Forecast models also suggest that another Arctic blast could arrive in early February, reinforcing the colder temperatures and possibly bringing additional winter storms. While the specifics of these systems are still uncertain, there is increasing confidence that the first week of February will be active, with widespread impacts across the country. As these storm systems develop, travelers should prepare for possible delays, flight cancellations, and hazardous road conditions, particularly in areas expecting heavy snowfall. The Northeast may see accumulating snow early next week, while the West Coast continues to monitor wildfire risks amid incoming rain. For now, this weekend offers a brief break from extreme conditions, but the weather is set to become more intense once again as we move into February. Stay tuned to News Vibe Spot. Buenos dias. For continued updates on these evolving weather patterns, and be sure to stay prepared for changing conditions in the weeks ahead.